Good morning, welcome to Something Saturday. So I'm actually joining you from Switzerland this morning, so hopefully you can see some of those amazing mountains. Sadly, we also have a bit of construction work, I can't do that, going on there with the crane. So this is just from my sister's balcony that we're taking this little video. So today it's going to be Father's Day. It could be Father's Day today. I'm just thinking that I think this is scheduled to go on the 3rd. I've got a little gift box for you, which is for a gift card. So I made one up for Tom before I left, so I'm hoping that Josh remembers to give it to him on Father's Day, seeing as there is the pair of them there and the rest of us are here. So yeah. We're heading up a mountain later on today, so I might see if I can do next week's one from the top of the mountain. All right, let's head on into the video. Good morning, welcome to Something Saturday. So tomorrow it is Father's Day, and I was thinking about this as the fact that I'm not actually in this country and Tom is. That we should probably do something for him in advance so that I can leave it somewhere in my craft room and say, hey, check out this space here, which will be a bit of a challenge because I'm not quite sure where I'm going to leave it. However, because of that, I was thinking, well, a gift voucher would be good, so don't tell him. So we've got these Scalloped gift card boxes in the catalogue, and I thought that would be an ideal thing to show you guys as well. So we're going to do that. You get 10 of them for $12.25, which, you know, at $1.22.5 is not bad going, really. So let's do this. So Scalloped gift card boxes. We will just put that one somewhere else. Oh, golly, I'm still rolling downhill, you know. Okay, let's go fishing designer series paper. I thought that seemed fairly appropriate. It's a blokey sort of paper, and I thought I'll show you what it looks like. So, funnily enough, let's go fishing. It has fish on it. Who would have thought? And it's actually got some really nice other side as well. So I kind of like this denim sort of wood look. Where are we going to put it? Over here. Oh, great. I've got them all upside down. There is some more fish, and these ones are kind of cool that you can actually cut those out. There aren't any dies. There might be dies. I don't have them. There are dies that go with a stamp set, and I'm not sure whether they actually cut out any of these. So that probably should have been something I would have thought about beforehand, but I didn't. So feel free, go and have a look and let me know. Then we've got some little fly fishing whatevers. You can tell I'm not a fisher at all. And some more fly fishing whatevers. They look like little, yeah, hooks. That's the word I'm after. You can see all the other sides are really lovely paper as well. So this one is sort of like this water look. And then this side kind of has, I'm guessing, yeah, says middle ground over here. Something over here, maybe a nautical map of some description, and some fishing rods. Let's have it that way up. And this kind of looks like one of those nets. So there we go. That is those papers, so that you've now seen those. Let's just quickly shove them back into here, so that they don't end up everywhere else that I don't really want them to be. There we go. And let us bring in my pre-cut pieces, because I got highly organised today. So there are layers. Anyone who likes Shrek, go donkey. So I've done layer 1 and a layer 2. Don't worry if you can't read this. I will put it up on my blog, so you'll actually see all the different layers. However, this is what it looks like, and somehow I've managed to get it dirty already, but that's okay because it's going to be covered, so we're all good with this. So I've done the top and the bottom as exactly the same size, and then you've got 2 long sides and 2 short sides. So I have, as I say, pre-cut, and I wanted something a little bit more special for the top, so I've gone with a bit of my bling in the background of it. Pretty bling. I don't know whether he'll appreciate that, but I will. And I seem to be missing a piece. This is handy. I know I cut a piece to go underneath this and I have no idea where it is, so I am going to stop the video and find it. Well, weird. I cannot find it for the life of me. I've searched and I'm going to have to just cut another piece and then of course it'll turn up. So enter my cutter, so you do get to see me cutting something after all. And because it is going to be my layer 1 piece, I want a 4" by 2 3/4" piece. So let's go 4 inches by 2 3/4 inches, and that should then sit nicely underneath that, which it does, so that's bonus. Let's get rid of that now. All right. Okay, so we're back to square one again. Did I mention bling? Okay, so because I like bling, I wanted to put some bling onto the card. And like I said earlier, I don't think Tom's going to appreciate it much, but that's fine because I will know that I have added bling and I will appreciate it probably when I get back home again. So we're just going to add that to that. I'm using Tombow with this. I cannot remember the name of this bling. That's terrible, isn't it? It is called More Dazzle Specialty Paper. Okay, so the reason I'm using Tombow is because I really want it to stick well. And with something like this, if you're using generally any other glue, it's going to peel back off again quite easily. So you might need to give it a minute or two to actually stick, but it will stick. So let's see, we want this to go on that way up. Let's just pop my glue on. And let's pop it on so it goes like this. Not entirely sure which way is the best way of doing this, whether it's better to fold and then glue. It might actually be better to fold and then glue. So I am going to find my bone scorer, and we'll actually go ahead and we'll fold these pieces. Yes, I definitely think this is probably a better option because I know I've already cut everything to the right size, so I should be good to just go ahead and fold and maybe even put the box together and then add the stuff on top. So apparently this is food grade, this box. Is it? Hang on a minute. That's a really good question. Was it food grade? Let's just go back to there. No, yeah, see, it does say food safe. So why you would put food into it, I'm not entirely sure, but it is food safe. Maybe it would be nice for a biscuit or a cookie, something. Anyway, I was also thinking with Christmas coming up, this would be quite a handy thing to have for putting your gift cards into. So let's see, we will go ahead and... Nope, I am going to stick everything on. I'm going to make a decision and stick to it now. Ooh. that onto there. Yep. And so which way up do I want my fishes on the bottom to be? Maybe that way. Was a tough decision which side to use, to be perfectly honest, because I quite like the side, this side as well. I am really not much of a fisher person. So fish are not really my big thing. However, I do know that Tom doesn't mind going fishing occasionally, so that's kind of a bit of a relief that I can get away with this for him. Okay, then I have cut these little pieces for these 4 pieces here. So let's just, yeah, I'm not using my glue mat, partly because it's in use somewhere else. Which will all become clear in another something Saturday video. Oh, move it along, not that far, there we go. My aim was for it to have an even border around the outside. So hence these ones are, what are they? So these are the short sides. So we've got 2 3/4 inches by 7/8 of an inch. And then we've got 2.5 inches by 5/8 of an inch. And that's how I get a nice even border going all the way around the side of it. And then these ones are a little longer. They're still the 5/8 of an inch on the shorter one, the one that's the top layer, as it were. But let's just add that into there. Oh no, don't move on me. There we go. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So these longer ones, you've got 4 inches by 7/8 of an inch, and then the shorter one for the top is 3 3/4 inches by 5/8 of an inch. But don't worry about it, because I will put it out on my blog. So just use the link that's below and check out my blog, and you'll be able to see all the different measurements. And also in my blog, I'll put links to all the products that I'm using as well, so you can actually just click on a link and check out the products. So, got those done. Now we have to decide which way is up. And kind of thinking that the upside is like that. But I am so tempted to burst into song, "The only way is up, baby." Gotta be an 80s baby. Actually, I wasn't an 80s baby, but I liked the 80s music, and I lived through it, so there we go, we'll call it that. Oh, and I wish I knew where my glue rubber was. I have a glue rubber somewhere which gets rid of all of these. In fact, I did find the other day that if I use a normal rubber, it also worked quite effectively. So there you go. So potentially, maybe we don't actually need a glue rubber. Maybe we just need a clean normal rubber. Not that one looks particularly clean, but the edge that I used was clean. Okie dokie, let's see. Come on, you can stick to my finger. So let's have that as the... We want everything pointing towards the bottom, because that's how we know that it will be the right way up. That probably didn't make any sense whatsoever, actually. Good-o. Oh, go on, in you go. Right, sticky fingers. Okay, so now we can put our box together. So those are the only parts that you actually need to decorate, because the rest of this is all inside the box or tucked in. So if we then sit these pieces up like this, we can then take this and push it down and over the side, and the same with this one, to push it down and over the side, and then the front one can tuck in as well. And then you have made your box. Not sure why that one's not tucking in properly. Oh, there we go. That's why, because there's two openings on the bottom part. Right. So then that's how you've made your box. Not really sure about this, whether there is a die that happens to go with that, but apparently it can tuck in. Doesn't really want to, I have to say. Anyway, this piece here also comes with your box, and it completely stumped me until I realised that it's designed to have a gift card in it. So in lieu of a gift card, I have a Flybuys card. So see, it sits in there, and then it sits in your box. And potentially you could cover this as well if you wanted to. I'm not sure whether it's worth doing that or not. Might be kind of nice to have something underneath there. Actually, it would be nice to put Happy Father's Day under there. So I might play with that, and I'll put a photo up on my blog. And as I say, head over to my blog for the measurements. And yeah, that's quite a cute little box, really, isn't it? I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so thanks for joining me today, and do come and join me next week, where we will do something else for Something Saturday. Thanks, bye.